Every morning, millions of us wake up to a world with visual information. But for 2.2 billion people across the world living with visual impairments, this visual world remains just out of reach.
Thus, we created Brailliant. Brailliant is a real-time text-to-braille conversion and translation device that's able to be used by a single blind or a single low-vision individual by themselves. The device allows the user to point out any object or point out any text, which will then be translated into Braille. The Braille is then displayed on our 6 solenoid pin array. We've tested our device with numerous users and have received overwhelmingly positive feedback from blind and low vision individuals.
You might be wondering, how has this not been done before? Doesn't this technology already exist?
Although over 130,000 Americans each year learn Braille, the market is still largely untapped. That's because a lot of current products are prohibitively expensive, costing above $2,000 for a personal converter and over $5,000 for a high-quality medical converter. Unfortunately, even after dropping thousands of dollars on a text-to-Braille converter, a lot of the ones currently on the market can't even perform live-time conversion or use a camera. These current converters need the user to type in text through a keyboard, defeating its own purpose. Our product can be manufactured for the low price of $77, a whole 5% of the market retailing rate. Additionally, our product is even more technologically advanced than the current market with our OCR and scene-to-Braille capabilities. Our product is intentionally designed so that a single blind or low vision user can use the entire product end to end. From the start all the way to the Braille display, a single user is able to manage all of the processes. First, the blind user will pick up our custom 3D printed and designed camera case and point it at either text or a scene. From there, that data is transmitted wirelessly onto our processor unit. Our processor unit will then either apply OCR or generate a textual description depending on what mode it is set in. Once the data is in text format, it is then sent to our Braille processor. Our Braille processor is within our BrailleBox Braille display unit. That processor converts the textual data into Braille and then displays it on our 3x2 solenoid array for the blind user to feel as Braille. This schematic is for our circuit board that controls all our 6 Braille displays. This circuit board allows us to flash different custom configurations of Braille dots onto the Braille display. Because our system is compartmentalized, the Braille controller and the Braille circuit can run independently of the other parts, meaning that in a use case where there's no internet connection or we need to operate the display independently of the processor, we're able to do so by controlling the solenoids in this configuration. This is a diagram of a MOSFET transistor. Much of our development and iteration phases had to do with transistors and their load capacities. We researched the materials and the magnetism physics behind NPN, PNP, and MOSFET transistors and eventually decided to use MOSFET transistors to control our solenoids. This is a diagram of a solenoid. A solenoid functions as an electromagnet. When a current is passed through the solenoid, it is able to toggle a magnet on and off and push a pin out. Solenoids are what we use for our 3x2 Braille array. By toggling electric current to each pin individually, we're able to control whether that pin goes up or goes down.
Our business model combines efficient manufacturing and innovative design to deliver Brailliant at just $77, which is just 5% of competitors' costs of anywhere from $2,000 to $5,000. Revenue comes from hardware sales to individuals and institutions. Some of our key cost optimizations include 3D printed casings, off-the-shelf components, and a streamlined solenoid design, ensuring healthy margins. Operating expenses and our venture capital support has covered research and development, marketing, customer support, and software maintenance for scene recognition. For individual consumers, we'll implement a direct-to-consumer sales model through our website, supplemented by targeted digital marketing campaigns in visually impaired community forums and social media groups. The dramatic price difference between Brailliant $77 and competitors $700 to $5,000 will be a key messaging point, alongside our unique scene-to-Braille translation capability. With support from 1517 Fund and Bain Capital Ventures, we have collaborated with experts who have provided valuable insights and reaffirmed our knowledge that our device meets the specific needs of our target users. We plan to launch pilot programs in collaboration with schools and blind organizations such as the AFB and NFB to test Brailliant in diverse settings. This will provide valuable data and user experiences that will inform ongoing development.
The future is looking bright. With Brailliant, we hope to create accessible technology empathetically and finally close a chapter on hindered learning. We can't wait to see what's possible when our innovation gets in the hands of learners from all walks of life.